West.
Welcome back. It's main event time here on Metro Pro Wrestling on Metro Sports. And Chris, it's a pleasure to be joined by Tyler Cook, one of the best up-and-coming wrestlers in the Midwest. What's up, Mr. Cook?
Hey, Dave, how's it going? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
Doing
great,
well.
great to have you.
Shut
really
up,
great
Chris.
to have
I
you.
know you always enjoy my presence, Chris.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? I noticed that you're about 10 pounds lighter this week. Where's that Kansas title?
Oh, shut up,
I don't
Chris.
see it anywhere. We'll see it in a minute.
How many men did it take to take it away from you?
The answer is 3, Chris. 3 versus 1. Who's going to win with those time
Yes,
bombs?
the answer is 3. 1, 2, 3, and he lost, okay? But tonight we're going to see, there's Jeremy Wyatt in the 6-man tag match. Jeremy Wyatt coming out here with Showtime Bradley Charles, the NWA Kansas champion, and then their best friend, the fittest wrestler in the world, Mark Sterling.
Yeah, a.k.a. the guy who really cost Tyler Cook the title, the guy who put the final nail in the coffin, the third guy to beat him up in that match. And I got a feeling, Tyler, that it's not all said and done with you and the Girthy Management Group, and specifically Mark Sterling at this point. He cost you your title.
No, that's it's definitely not over. You know, Girthy Management Group, you know, they wish they still had Girthy on their side. But
Of course.
Kansas City Killers.
Is that Girthy's brother right there? What's going on?
This guy always gets in Wyatt's face. You know what? Wyatt can take him out with just one slap and a cross face, and he's crying to his daddy.
Not if that guy sits on him.
It's a good point.
Sorry we interrupted. You're talking about the Kansas City Killers, Tyler. I know you're not done with these guys.
That's right. You know, I've had a long pass with all 3 of them. Mark Sterling, he wants to get into the group. That's all right. I have no problem taking on 3 people at a time. I'm not anybody that needs somebody to watch my back all the time.
I understand. I mean, hey, look, you know, you were taken out, you lost your title, you need no friends. You're absolutely right.
Will you quit bringing it up? It was 3 against 1, Chris.
You know what?
You know something? SBC, he's just a prima donna. I don't really see that belt sticking around his waist for very long.
Look at this. Now we're talking about some actual even odds this week, Chris. We got 2 of the biggest, strongest guys in Metro Pro, Trevor Murdock and Schmitt. And what do you want to say? The recently a new leaf turned over. Matt Murphy, look at this. He's actually getting some high fives from the fans, but he seems like he's still a bit down in the dumps.
I don't know what has happened with Matt Murphy, okay? All of a sudden, he was going down the right path, and all of a sudden he gets one chair shot to the head by Michael Strider, and he comes back to Metro Pro looking like this.
It almost ended his career. Can you blame the guy for changing his attitude?
There's the Metro Pro champion, Schmitt.
That's right. That's somebody to respect right there.
Really?
Absolutely.
So what do you think, Tyler? I know a lot of the fans have been talking about this new side of Matt Murphy we really haven't seen. I mean, he looks like he's trying to do the right thing right now. It's strange to see after what he's done here the last year or so in Metro Pro.
I agree. You know, he's done a lot of dirty deeds in the past year, but I think he's turned a new leaf, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do here tonight.
Like I said, Chris,
he's a former commissioner. I mean, we don't have a commissioner right now. You can tell me that anarchy's better than having him in charge?
I would say...
I'd say yes.
You're both wrong. You know what? I should just do this show by myself. Really, seriously.
Yeah. Everybody would turn off their TVs, so that's probably not good for the company.
You kidding me?
Dave, you're the one that gets all the ratings going on.
That's a great point, Tyler, yes. The ladies love me. The guys want to be me. You know that old story.
Sure. In your own mind, buddy. It didn't work in college, and it doesn't work today.
Shut up, Chris. Well, like I said, it's actually even odds tonight, 3 versus 3, so the Girthy Management Group plus Sterling. Is he officially in now? Have you guys heard it? I mean, I guess it's not the Girthy Management Group anymore. Is he officially part of this tandem here with SBC?
Well, I don't know, Dave. I mean, I talked to him behind the scenes. If you had any kind of relationship with any of these wrestlers, maybe you'd know something.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
like I want to get within 100 feet of this jerk.
I have to come
too good for anger management.
Sure, Dave. I have to come with all the information. You do no work. You just walk in here, into the audio room, think you can do everything off the cuff. You can't, okay? Mark Sterling is friends, obviously, with Jeremy Wyatt and Showtime Bradley Charles. I don't exactly know what's going on here. Like you said, Girthy Management Group has been disbanded since Girthy is going to be the next Metro Pro commissioner. So now, these 3 look like they're working together now.
Schmitt in control here.
Commissioner Girthy, that's just a joke.
If he gets it, that would be pretty funny. And I've never been a big Girthy fan, as you guys know, but it was pretty funny when he was campaigning here a couple weeks ago and almost broke his ankle.
That was a miss. Why are you bringing that up, first of all?
That's one of the funniest moments I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, this coming from you. You super kicked him in the face last year.
That was another one.
That was pretty funny.
That was another one of the funniest moments. Thanks for bringing that up, Chris. It's a great memory.
I just want to see that looped over and over again.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before. There's Trevor now coming in here against Jeremy Wyatt. Jeremy, he's won his title shot, finally going to get one here soon. a title shot for that Metro Pro Championship against Bull Schmitt.
Well, we should revisit some recent history. I think the last time we saw Matt Murphy in a 6-man tag, we all know what happened there, Chris. I know at the time you were claiming it was psychological warfare when he tapped out in about half a second when put in a basic wrist lock. Do you expect to see that again here tonight?
Of course not, Dave. That's when he was fighting against Michael Strider. I don't know what's going on with Matt Murphy now. I mean, why would he want to hook horns with Trevor and Bull Schmitt? I mean, at this point of his career, he should go blaze his own path. You know, he doesn't have to be with these two guys.
No, who doesn't want to tie their card here to a couple of winners? The Metro Pro champ, you could have worse partners.
Please, Dave, you know what? He took out Michael Strider. Have you seen Michael Strider anywhere?
I haven't seen him for a couple weeks, no.
Oh, okay, that's because Jeremy Wyatt took him out, and Matt Murphy, I'm still trying to get into the head of him. Why is he taking this new outlook here at Metro Pro? Now, granted, he thought he had to do this maybe because, I don't know, he has no friends here anymore? I don't understand. He's got my friendship.
Well, that's worth a lot. Might as well be friends with Girthy. That's about the only thing worse than being friends with you. But seriously, the chair shot he took, you can't expect that to change his outlook. It could have ended his career, Chris.
Well, he talked about it. I mean, his career's been ended before. It was almost a decade when he got in that car wreck. Finally back here at Metro Pro Wrestling, but Bull Schmitt just attacking the back of Jeremy Wyatt.
That's right. We're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight, Chris.
Tyler, give us some strategy here, because we know Jeremy Wyatt's obviously one of the top wrestlers here in Metro Pro, but what does their team have to do when they're really outsized and outstrength against the team of Bull Schmitt and Trevor Murdock?
Jeremy Wyatt, he's a smart wrestler. He's one of the most technical wrestlers I've ever been in the ring with. You just got to fight tooth and nail with him. You got to go head to head. You can't take any shortcuts. He's a tough guy. But I really think that these guys that are in the ring with him right now are the ones that are going to take him out.
Yeah, Tyler, you know all about Jeremy Wyatt whipping you, no, don't you? I mean,
will you show him some respect, Chris?
I add that Central States title around my waist as well. You know, if it wasn't for SBC, I might be carrying 2 belts right now.
Well, look, Tyler, I said for almost a year you had some of the greatest title defenses as the NWA Kansas champion. I was frankly just sick of seeing you coming out every time and winning every match. I was just getting bored, really.
Yeah, you're never sick of Wyatt winning every match, are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good about winning every match.
Remember how funny it was?
Going crazy.
Yeah, everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Women, the kids, everybody loved you except for this idiot here sitting in the booth with us. But
all of a sudden I seem outnumbered up here in the booth.
Well, you know, we're talking about how big DDT there. We're talking about how funny it was when you kicked Girthy in the face.
This could be it.
It's a Tuki out there. I wouldn't mind seeing a loop if you wanted to super kick this moron Chris Goff in the face. Maybe that could be a YouTube viral sensation. I mean, he's right here. Right here, you could just do it right now.
I can't hear anything. I double eye poked Showtime Bradley Charles by Bull. That's the way you want to win this match, an eye poke?
Oh, come on, Chris. Everything's legal. You've said it a million times, and SBC's probably not used to fighting guys that'll actually resort to those sort of tactics, but it works well for the champ.
Big splash in the corner, and now big right hand by Trevor, and another one by Bull Schmitt. Let's talk about that match last week, Tyler. You and Sir Bradley Charles, known now as Showtime Bradley Charles, going outside for the first time in a sanctioned match here at Metro Pro.
That's right. We fought all over the place as a Falls Count Anywhere match. I knew it wouldn't stay in the ring for very long. We're all over the building outside. We tore the place down, Chris, but I think we all know that the title should still be around my waist. It took 3 men to take it away.
I agree.
We'll see what happens in the future. I mean, obviously, Mark Sterling had a lot to do with that. Look at that, dropping that big right hand on the face of Showtime.
So what was that like being outside? You guys were getting slammed into the concrete and into the walls outside the building. That must have been kind of a strange experience.
It's pretty crazy. It's the first time I've ever been outside in a match. But I knew that the ring just couldn't contain all of us. The crowd ate it up.
I thought you were going to break that Gatorade machine with your head going through it a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that chin breaker on Bull Schmitt. He is down, and SBC tags in Tyler Cook's main man, Mark Sterling.
Angriest man in Kansas City right here.
Pretty angry, but you know what? I'm pretty angry as well, and it's not over between me and Mark Sterling.
I mean, you used to be his protege, Tyler. I remember watching old Central States wrestling tapes. I mean, you would come to the ring with Mark Sterling, and now he comes in and takes you out.
That's right. Mark and I have a pretty big history together. Used to be his protege. I used to look up to him. He taught me quite a bit about what I know. But you know what? I think the student now outranks the teacher. And I think he's pretty jealous. Always been pretty jealous of me. And he turns back on me. Gave me a few chair shots. And our partnership, our relationship's just never been the same since.
Look at that, Jeremy Wyatt putting a knee to the back of Trevor, allowing that big clothesline, took the top of the head of Trevor Murdock off, and here he goes outside the ring.
Sounds like Mark Sterling's at least the second guy here in Metro Pro that stabbed you in the back. We know what SBC did a few months ago, and now Sterling has done the same thing, costing you the title last week.
Tyler, I got to say this. I have a lot of friends, and I've never had one person stab me in the back, and you've had 2 people do it in the matter of a year. Okay, so what's that say about you?
I think that says that. I think it says a lot about jealousy on their part. Not really anything about on my part, does it?
I'm not sure. Look, I don't have these kind of problems, so I'm just trying to get in your mindset, okay?
Look, you can show some respect to our guest here, Chris.
Hey,
Every time we have Girthy or White coming in, you're just sucking up to them and kissing their butt. Now you're being such a jerk to Tyler Cook.
Look,
it seems like they always wanted the Kansas title for themselves.
I know Tyler Cook can take me out right now, okay? I'm just doing my job as a broadcast journalist, trying to get to the bottom of this, Dave. Now shut up and do your job. Call the action in the ring.
Fair enough. Showtime, Bradley Charles.
Look at this.
Jerk delivering the big forearms, uppercuts in the corner. Referee Wilkos is giving the 5 count, and Murdock dragged out of the corner.
Look at that. Just
dead in the center of the ring.
Heap of garbage that he is. Here we go.
Hook the leg, only a 2 count for SBC. Murdock, desperate need of a tag here, guys.
Look at these guys just tagging in and out. Sterling, Wyatt, Charles, making the other side look like amateurs.
Sounds kind of like a crappy law firm, huh?
They're looking like a pretty strong tandem, but you know, these are 6 guys who can compete.
Definitely sticks to the best in the locker room. We got another one of the best right here with us, Tyler Cook. So as far as your future, is it fair to say Sterling's on the radar, at least in the short term, looking for some payback against that guy?
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely #1 on my hit list.
Everybody wants a piece of Mark Sterling. I mean, this guy's had tryouts, Ring of Honor, WWE over the last year.
Push-up contest against random fans, all sorts of big stuff. He beats
all those guys, all those losers out in the crowd that have never seen the inside of a gym.
Why do you always rip on these great fans here, Chris, the fine blue-collar folks here at Turner Rec Center?
I don't know. Well, let me look.
Our
you got a
guy,
guy,
the greatest fan.
Yes, thank you, Tyler. Finally.
Okay, greatest fans, right. You got a guy over there wearing a mask. You got a guy wearing a T-shirt with a tie on. And you got another guy that hits people with canes. Has a beard, looks like he hadn't been washed in like a year.
That guy's great.
Yeah, sure, Dave.
Straight out of the mountains, he rolls in here to Turner Rec Center. Look at suplex there.
Belly to back suplex, and Trevor is still hurting. And who's going to get to the corner first?
Trevor, make that tag.
Oh, Murdock, he's turned around backwards here.
Yes.
Wyatt in. Can Murdock make the tag? No, he doesn't quite get there.
Nice double axe handle in the back of Trevor, and he's keeping him away. And look at them. They're just keeping them away. Yes. Stepping on the hand of Trevor. He's going to be making any tags with that left hand now.
Cheap, Chris. Cheap.
Looking for the extended arm of Bull Schmitt, and we should mention as well, he's still trying to work his way back from a pretty serious injury he suffered right after he won that title belt. And I don't know if he's quite 100%, but it's good to see him back in action.
He's not. I mean, he's been talking about it backstage. He had that torn bicep, which obviously has slowed him down. His right arm still hurting him. Working through the pain here at Metro Pro. That's what it is here at Metro Pro. Everybody does that here, working through the pain. But I don't know. He's got that world title around his waist. Jeremy Wyatt wants it. Is that right arm going to be a hindrance to him? We'll see.
Be the 3rd time if that arm drops to the canvas. This match is over. Oh, couldn't have been closer.
Should have been a submission right there. That front face lock by Wyatt. And now
he's hulking up. He's rednecking up here, guys.
Would you shut up? That's so dumb.
Come on, he'd like it.
Come on, now Murdock trying to get Wyatt to the corner, but Wyatt taking
that. Come on.
It's right on that injured arm of Bull Schmitt, too.
Taking out that right arm, look, trying to hit Matt, but misses, and the back body drop.
Murdock needs the tag here, guys. He's never been this close. It looks like he's immobile.
Come on.
Come on, Wyatt. Look, get over to SBC now.
Look, Murdock's looking for Bull, but he's not there to tag. Does he trust Matt Murphy?
I can't tell. He doesn't look like he trusts him.
But he wants the tag. Murphy's in, and this is what they needed. He's actually cleaning house, guys. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm kind of enjoying this.
And Matt Murphy taking out SBC and Wyatt. Look at that.
Faked him out.
DDT on Mark Sterling, and Matt Murphy's pumped up.
Actually hearing some cheers here at Turner Rec Center. Big double clothesline by all that Matt Murphy.
And look at that. Matt Murphy's actually on the same side as Trevor and Bull.
Oh, look at Bull Schmitt, a huge running clothesline, and he spilled down to the floor, too.
There's your champion on the floor while Matt Murphy goes at it with Wyatt, and Murdock and Sterling going outside as well.
Huge knife edge chop by Jeremy Wyatt, and I think the fans were a little confused. They didn't know what to do when Matt Murphy was laying down the lumber there.
Look at this, Sterling going to work on Trevor in the middle of the crowd. In the ring, though, we still have Matt Murphy and Jeremy Wyatt.
You see a huge welt on the back of Mark Sterling there, guys. Like you said, the action spilled into the bleachers here, and Matt Murphy, what if he could get the win here?
He's going for the pile driver, but here's SBC. Oh. Huge clothesline off the top, and Wyatt's in control now. Look at this lightning spiral coming up.
Oh, and he hit it. This has got to be it here, guys.
Kick out.
That's all that, Matt Murphy.
Oh, he got it, and for his second time, consecutive time in a six-man tag, Matt Murphy, his team goes down in defeat.
But Matt Murphy, I can't believe it, he was actually on the same side as Trevor and Bull Schmitt, but Wyatt, because of SBC coming off that top rope, he is able to get that lightning spiral and win it for his team.
You know, even though his team lost, guys, I thought that was a pretty impressive debut. You know, for Matt Murphy, we haven't seen him in quite a while. I thought he actually fared pretty well.
I agree, Dave. Matt Murphy's going to do a lot now. I'm looking forward to see what's going on in the next upcoming weeks.
I mean, look, I have all the respect in the world for Matt Murphy as the person, but I severely question his career choices here, going with Trevor and Bull. I mean, can you trust those guys? You think they can't trust Matt? Can Matt trust them?
Look at Murphy. I see read his lips right now, guys. He's apologizing to his team for dropping the match, but I can't really blame him. It was 2 versus 1 when he got set up for that pinfall.
I feel bad for Matt Murphy, but Jeremy Wyatt's team gets the victory. Sterling, Wyatt, and SBC, 3 of the best guys in the locker room. Right, Tyler?
Wah-wah.